Have you ever looked at those electrical boxes on the side of your house and wondered, what do they actually do? Maybe you've seen the overhead wires run into your home and thought, that's where my power comes from? Well, you're not alone. Today we're breaking down exactly how electricity gets from the utility lines into your home, powering everything from your lights to your appliances. We'll cover the overhead service drop, the meter socket, your electrical panel, and how everything works together to keep your home running safely and efficiently. We'll also talk about who's responsible for what the power company maintains, and what falls on you as a homeowner. And of course, we'll go over the important safety tips so you can feel confident understanding your home's electrical system. If you're a homeowner, DIYer, or just someone who's curious about how your house is getting powered, stick around. By the end of the video, you'll have a much better understanding of your home's electrical system. All right, guys. So let's start from the top. You've seen that power line come in off of the pole and hit this. What is this? This is a weatherhead. And what this does is it accepts the wires coming into your meter socket. So you have your 3 wires that come in here, go down your mast. Of course, we've got a little example here. We're in the labs today due to the weather outside. So it goes down the mast. Usually there's a clevis that it attaches to right here, and it's just hanging there tight. Goes down, comes into your meter socket. This is your meter socket right here. Usually you see it like this, and there's a meter plugged in. Now, what this is you have a terminal for a hot, and a neutral. So those wires that are coming across, there's 3 of them. 2 hots and a neutral. So A, B, neutral. We'll come in here, we'll drop them through this hub right here and attach them to these terminals. And then when your meter gets plugged in, it actually completes the circuit, and that's how you guys get charged your electric bill. Through from here to here, your meter calculates that. Then from the load side of your meter socket, you come in, go through a nipple. It could be through the back or the side, depending on where your load center is. Your load center could be on the outside of your house, or first means of disconnect on the outside of your house, or it could be on the inside, usually in your garage. For this purpose, we've got it side by side. So we come from the load side, A, B, and C. A, B, and neutral. And then bring it over here. Now, sometimes you want to bond your neutral right here in your meter can. Some power companies want it, some power companies don't. The POCO that's in our area does not want that termination inside the meter can. They want it inside the first means of disconnect. So depending on your code and your rules, you may terminate your grounding electrode here and bond your neutral and your ground right here, or we can come over here and bond it here, and we'll get to that. But first off, we take these 3 wires, your hot, a neutral, and a hot, bring it over here, and we take our neutral, our grounded phase, and land it on our neutral bar right here. So right in here is where your neutrals are. Now our hot terminates right in here, and same thing with our other hot. And what this does is, if you look right here, this is A, this is B. A, B, A, B phase. It alternates back and forth. A comes here and hits all of your odds. 1, 3, 5. B phase, 2, 4, and 6. What that does is allows you to get balanced loads on your breaker, on your load center, and it also gives you the availability. This is where you get your 220 from. When you go from 1 to 2, you can get 220 from there for your dryers, for your stoves, for whatever needs the air conditioner, whatever you need 220 for. So this right here, neutral, hot A, hot B, and then it comes down here. And if we were able to take this off, we would see that it comes in like this and it comes in like that. So that's how you get your 220 and you balance your load. Now, I talked about grounding the neutral or bonding the neutral to the grounding electroconductor. Right here in this situation is where it happens. This green screw bonds everything together. Right now, this neutral system across here, without this, is separated because there's plastic behind it. Now, we take a green screw and screw it to the metal box, which bonds the neutral system to the metal box, which in turn bonds this right here together, another ground bar together. So this is bonded to the metal box, which is bonded to the neutral, which is bonded, to the neutral system, which is bonded to the neutral coming in from the POCO. And this is where you would bring your ground rod, your grounding electroconductor in from your ground rod and attach it right here, or you could attach it up here on the neutral system. So please, if you were to install a sub panel somewhere, do not bond your neutral and your ground. It only gets bonded in one spot. That's either in your meter can, if it's up to your power company, but first means of disconnect. This right here, 100 ounce, that's my first means of disconnect. I can attach all this stuff and then go downstream throughout your house, but this is your first means of disconnect. And by code, that's where it's supposed to be bonded. Now let's go a little further. We've got some arc fault breakers set in here, but this happens to work for every breaker. All we have to do, if you're going to put a breaker in, turn this off. There's a little clip here and a clip here. All we do is attach the clip here, pop it in, and there you have it. New breaker. Of course, this is a arc fault breaker, so there's a little bit more advanced to it. But that's all it takes, guys. That's what you have at your house. If you have a 100 amp service, if you have a 200 amp service, if you have a 400 amp service on your house. Most electricians can't afford a house with 400 amps, but if you do, congratulations. But this is it. We've got incoming power from the POCO power company, attaches to the top of your meter. The load side of your meter attaches to the line side of your panel and distributes throughout. And this is where you put your breakers. Bond your neutral and your ground together, and that's it. That's what you have. That's what everybody should have in their house in one configuration or another. Like I said, this could be back to back. This is on the outside. This could be on the back side of the wall. It could be back to back in your garage. Or it can be side by side. So that's what we have for now. Guys, thanks for watching this. This will help you guys understand what's going on in your house and in your shop. So guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you're doing, like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe. It helps not only me, but it helps other homeowners who are looking for this type of video find it and utilize it for this information. But thanks again, guys, and we'll talk soon.